What does a life having been lived mean? Life comes with a presumption, which is death. If something lives, it also dies. That's just the way it is. There are endless ways to approach this thing we call life. But from where I stand, from having 18 experience of having lived one, it just feels like I'm here. When I was 14, it surely didn't feel like 14 years. So what is it? What's to stop that feeling from happening when I'm 70? Would it just feel the same? Would I just be there? And when I'm on my deathbed, what would make it feel like enough? And would any of that even matter till the day I die? I noticed that nothing truly matters. I don't matter because I'm just going to end up passing. And even when I do pass, my family won't remember me because they'll soon pass as well. Then I'm truly just nothing. Even important figures in history won't amount to anything because humans are bound to become extinct. It's just a matter of time before that happens. And even in the current state of the world, we're probably going to eliminate ourselves before anything else. Our history is not even a blink in the universe's 13.8 billion year timeline. We live on a blue dot that means absolutely nothing in this gigantic universe. Even if humanity by some miracle passes a million years, you and I will be forgotten. Every joy, every struggle, every memory, followed along with identity, will dissolve in a forgotten history. All human culture, every symphony, every law, every act of love, and every goal will just one day be gone. So when I look out, I realize we're just waiting to inevitably amount to nothing. Even if we are nothing, the world you're born into is serious about pretending otherwise. Money. You traded the finite hours of your one and only life for pieces of paper. We build empires on this, wage wars for it, and let others starve for its lack. It's a shared dream of value, and its entire power rests on the desperate. Borders. We draw invisible lines on a spinning rock in space and call them sacred. A love for our piece of this rock, and then a hatred for theirs, and a willingness to kill or die for these abstract geometries, for the defense of a concept that, from orbit, does not exist. Status. The entire hierarchy of human worth. The clothes you wear, the titles you hold, the possessions you display. It's all a game of symbolic dominance. We spend our lives climbing ladders that are leaning against no wall, seeking validation from other people playing the same game. The rules are arbitrary and the points are meaningless. Participating is not freedom, it's compulsory performance. You are handed a script at birth, a road defined by your geography, genetics, your economic function. You're told the play is important. You learn your lines, you wear your costume, you chase your prescribed victories. But behind the scene, there is no playwright. There is no meaning to the plot. The theater itself is on fire, and the applause is just the sound of those flames. The true horror is the realization of your own complicity. To stop participating is to be cast out, and to keep participating is to spend your life coloring inside lines drawn by dead men for prizes that just turn to dust in the end. The game exists only to distract you from the screaming silence of the universe outside the walls. We are nothing, just wired with chemical imperatives, haunting a labyrinth of our own invention. And now I notice that the more I sit with everything, the more I think, the worse everything gets. At this point, thinking stops helping. I think it's just easier. It's easier for just get up and pull the. Close your eyes and picture you in a room and someone has a gun to your head. Moments before you die, who are you thinking about? Who's there? Maybe loved ones, maybe friends, maybe family. Maybe that thing you always wanted to do but never got to do it in your one and only life. Now open your eyes and live it. Although we do die and everyone around us dies, and even the idea of us will pass, it's not a tragedy. It just is what it is. And once you understand that, all the fake weight just disappears. All the false expectations, false promises, and external factors dissipate. There is no meaning waiting for you at the end of this life. There's only the meaning that you practice here and now. And that terrifies me because there's no one coming to tell you what you're supposed to do. On your deathbed, you won't be asking yourself if you were productive enough, impressive enough. You'll ask yourself something much simpler. Did I live it? Was I honest with myself? And did I live life how I wanted it to? Did I do the things that felt honest to me? The things that I cared about? The things that I want to give meaning to? It matters because this doesn't last forever. Because it's us who lives that gets to choose. It's us who lives that gets to choose what we care about, what we give meaning to, what we do with our own lives. Everything will pass. But because of that, everything you choose belongs and it means.
And once you stop fighting that, you start to really see it. You realize your life is yours and was always yours. And once you see that, you never unsee it. Nothing is. Death is. And yet, you are.